What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eleventeen. Today I'm going to show you how to train like a pro using BAKKES mod. If you don't already know what BAKKES mod is, it's a third-party extension that I recommend to anyone who plays on PC. It is super good to have, it's super helpful, and it helps you train immensely. If you are skeptical, oh, my computer's too weak, oh, I can't do this, oh, blah blah blah, I have pulled up my task manager of I've opened up BAKKES mod, I've opened up Google Chrome, Notepad, Spotify, task manager itself, and Windows Explorer, just as kind of a comparison. BAKKES mod, if you see right here, literally has less CPU draw than task manager itself, Steam, Windows Explorer, and is equal to Notepad and Google Chrome, and has less memory except for Notepad. Notepad's a little less, but Notepad takes literally nothing, and has less memory draw than all of those things. So if you're scared that, oh, I don't think my computer can handle it, blah blah blah, it definitely can. It takes almost nothing to do. It's also super easy to install. If we go to Google Chrome here, literally all I did was search BAKKES mod in Google, click the first link, and there you go, download now. Super easy to download, you just click it, it pops up the download over here, and boom, you got it. So what I want to do is I want to show you 8 amazing tips on how to improve using BAKKES mod for training. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. But let's get into it. So in order to open the BAKKES mod menu, you just click F2, and there it is. And you have a whole bunch of different features. Now, the first feature, the first tip that I actually found out very recently is the game speed tip. So right here I'm in free play, and it is, good old free play. Flick the ball, hit the ball, maybe go for an air dribble or a double touch, doing something. But then what you can do is, look. What you can do is you open up BAKKES mod, you go to current game, and you go to game speed. Now this first tip is honestly huge. If you feel like you're overwhelmed by the game now, wait until you take the game speed up to 1.2. 1.2 is really like all you need. Anything above maybe 1.4 is just ridiculously fast. So you take the game up to 1.2, and now you can see everything's just moving faster. Like the camera moves, the car moves, the ball moves, the flips are faster, and everything's just faster. And you can see the boost is the same, but everything just looks faster. In fact, here, let me just as an example, I'm gonna take it up to 1.6, right? And now it's just hyper speed. It's actually ridiculous how fast it goes. Like this is very difficult for me to control. But the purpose of this, of taking it up high speed, is if you can control the game at 1.6 speed, if you can react to the ball, if you can position in free play and hit the ball with power, with accuracy, or even dribble. Oh my god, this is actually crazy. But yeah, if you can do that and increase your reaction speed, when you go back to the main game, it's gonna look so slow. So let's go back to 1.2. Or here, 1.25. We're back to 1.25, and this seems normal. Even though this is very elevated. Oh, well, actually no, it doesn't seem normal. I can still tell it's a little faster, but honestly, like, I can now control the ball like nothing. Like, it just feels the same as regular Rocket League. So the point of this is training at this elevated speed. It'll allow you to increase your reaction speed and you know, play it at the, and I say this loosely because you're not actually playing at the speed of a pro, but in quotation marks, you're playing at the speed of a pro. This is the speed that you need to react with. This is how fast you need to be able to do your inputs, do all of that. If you want to train like a pro with the faster speed, because all pros are going to be faster than you, no matter what rank you are. If you're low GC, pros are still so much faster than you. So what you should do is learn to control your car at a faster speed. And then when we take this, we reset the game speed, and we're back at 1.0, everything feels in slow-mo. I feel like I'm controlling the car in slow-mo. I also haven't warmed up today, so please excuse the horrible free play footage, but yeah, it's super, super useful. Go into 1.2 game speed and just feel the difference, and try to control everything. Try to do an air dribble, try to do a flip reset at 1.2 game speed. I guarantee, or if you're not even that good yet, if you try to just dribble the ball, something as simple as this. Just do that, but do it at 1.2 game speed, and I promise you, you might struggle in the beginning. It's very overwhelming in the beginning, but the more you play with this, the more you try this 1.2 game speed, you'll see results. It's honestly amazing. So the next tip that I want to show you, which it might be something that you've already noticed, is my car is blue right now. You can see that my car is blue, and if I were to go and switch to orange, yeah, where is it? And I go into training, you can see all the colors of my car. Now this isn't really a training tip, but it is something that I really like. It's a really nice feature. You go into BAKKES mod. You have to do this outside of the menu, but you go into BAKKES mod. You go to the free play tab and you click use normal car colors. Now, what you can also do is use normal stadium colors. And yeah, you go back into free play, and boom, the stadium is blue on this side and orange on that side. And I just personally like it a lot more than the whole gray of free play. It's just I like having the color. I like being able to see my car, and I hate having to see my car just all grayed out or white or black or whatever color you're using. Cause what's the point of designing that car if you don't even get to see it when you practice? So yeah, that's kind of a mini tip. It's nothing huge, but the next tip I'm gonna tell you, super useful. This next tip is the ball commands. So if you go into the quick settings, you have the air dribble, normal, Python, wall hit. You have all these weird modes, but you go into free play. I'm gonna move this out of the way, and let's close this. And you press your D-pad. If you look on my controller layout, you press the D-pad. You'll probably see me doing this in videos all the time. But if I press 1, the ball spawns on top of my car. And this isn't the only thing you can do. You can spawn the ball on top of your car. You can make it pass to you. You can make it roll at you so that you could set yourself up for an air dribble. Or you can go over here, sit on the backboard, and make it shoot shots at the backboard. So I'm sitting on the backboard, and boom, it's passing to me. I'm not doing this, but it'll pass to you. So you have to practice. I mean, technically, I just practiced one of those a lot redirects from like season 4. I was trying to practice my backboard clears, but you know, whatever works. You can honestly work on your a lot redirects. If you know what I'm referencing, shout out to you. But yeah, there's so many different ball commands. There's air dribble mode. So I just went into air dribble mode. Oh, and now I press 1 and the ball drives to me. I press rolls to me. I press the bottom D-pad down and the ball rolls away from me. I press left and it bounces in front of me, so I can go like this. Or I press the D-pad right and it'll bounce to me. Let's see if I can get it set up with this. Ooh. And yeah, and there's a whole bunch of different variations that you can mess with. There's the air dribble mode, the normal mode. There's Python mode, which there's no real support yet. There's different modes. So there's expert mode. Wait, I forgot how this works. I haven't used this one in a while. But it'll pass it to you on the walls. It'll just pass to the walls. So you go up the wall and you try to hit it. And then it'll work on the backboards too. So you go over here and it passes to the corner and you can try to clear it out. So the ball commands, super useful. The next thing that I'm going to show you is, it's another kind of utility thing. It's not as vital as the ball commands and the being able to pass to yourself. It's not important as that, but it is still very useful. If you're playing on full boost, on unlimited boost in free play, you saw my boost counter just went to 0, but I still have unlimited boost. So what this does is, let's say I want to go for an air dribble. I start at 103 boost, and then let's see how much boost it takes me. So I just went over 100 boost. I went to 107. So let's start. 288. So you can count how much boost it takes you to do certain mechanics while still playing on unlimited. Boom. Flip reset 1. Took me about 70 boost. Let's see. Ceiling shot. Gonna hit it. 559. Oh, that was bad. But 559 to 546. So that took me what? 13 boost? Or 13 boost left in the tank if I was at 100. So 87 boost. So this, if you're not willing to go into the options and turn off unlimited boost in free play, this, wait, what? Here, let me turn off this. So if you're not willing to go and turn off unlimited boost, this is still a good way to show yourself how much boost you're gonna need for certain mechanics. So that it's not the most vital in terms of training, but it is something that will help you understand what you need to control the card, what you need to do all these different mechanics, because at the end of the day, you are not going to have unlimited boost in a ranked game or whatever you're doing, 6-mans, whatever, league. You're not going to have unlimited boost. So this is a very useful feature that allows you to, count your calories, or if you want to, let's put it that way. It's just very useful to keep track of, how much boost you're using without having to limit yourself in free play. Super useful. The next tip I'm going to show you to just maximize your training is you're going to go into custom training. So let's do some shadow defense. This tip is super useful for, if you go into your thing and you go to custom training, enable automatic mirroring and enable custom training variants, and you can change your variants in this menu in the quick settings. So let's go to low variance. What this allows you to do is it will not give you the same shot every time, and it just mirrored it. So although there are some training packs that are made specifically so that you have to do it a certain way and they're lined up perfectly, this changes it. So boom, the ball will always go somewhere a little bit different. And if I go to, let's say, medium variance, you'll really see how different it is. It went there. Now we're mirrored, and it went slightly more to the middle, and now it went slightly more to the side. And if we go to high variance, it'll just launch it. This one's launched a lot higher than the other one. This one almost hit the ceiling. It was so high because that shot originally was made to go in. This one was launched right at you. So this high variance allows you to get more out of your custom training packs. You're also allowed to skip. So if you see on my D-pad, I'm pressing left and right, it's skipping through the shots. So this one's going that way. You can even see the arrow, this arrow, and where the ball is placed aren't lined up. That's because BAKKES mod, the arrow shows you what the original shot was supposed to be, but BAKKES mod is changing it so that it's not the same shot every time. Sure, it's similar, but it's not always going to be the same. There we go. And now it's on this side. It switches so that you're not just working your left side of the field, you're working your left and right side of the field, because having that symmetry, being able to play defense on both sides of the field is very, very important. So this feature really just elevates your training productivity, because you're not practicing. Here, let's turn this off. You're not practicing the same shot with, where is it? It's custom training, enable custom training variants, and enable automatic mirroring. So instead of just doing this same shot, which I missed, and then fixing it, and then fixing it, and then just getting the same exact setup every single time. Sure, that's useful and you'll be prepared for a specific type of shot, but having to react while you're doing custom training, having to react to, oh, the ball went slightly higher, or it went slightly to the side, or it went, a little bit differently. Having to react to those micro adjustments in custom training will help you react in a real game, and that is super, super vital. The next tip we have is, if you go into custom training and you enable goal blocker and you go into the editor, so these rectangles that I'm drawing, that yellow line, well, now, as you can see, only the bottom of the orange net is open. Oh my, wait, all right. Here, let me open up the top. So here, if you want to, let's say, only shoot top left corner. Let's open, wait. I have to reopen this. So if you want to shoot only top left corner, it will close off the rest of the net. It just blocked off that side. So here, let's go to Power Shot Basic. If you want to shoot only top left, it will only let you shoot top left. So let's hit it to the ground. It will block you. It won't let you shoot anywhere but top left. And this is super useful for training your accuracy. Boom, I just hit it top right, won't let me in. I just hit it bottom middle, won't let me in. So I have to hit it perfectly in that top left corner every time, or else I will not be let in. Hit it, middle left, won't work. Top right, won't work. But if I just line it up perfectly somehow, nope, crossbar down. Let's line it up. See, I don't use this feature, I just know of it, and I probably should use it now. Boom, I lined it up perfectly, and I landed right there. And it finally let me in. So this feature is so useful. If you want to be a deadly shooter, if you want to increase your precision definitely turn that on and just try to hit that top left or top right or bottom left or dead in the middle. If that's really what you want, try to hit it. Let's see if I can flick it there. I can't even flick it there. It won't even let me flick. I can't even like squeeze it in. So it'll enforce accuracy. It will make you have to shoot perfectly. And this is actually something that, you know, I knew about this feature and I knew about its usefulness, but I hadn't messed around with it till now. I think I'm actually going to start using this all the time because it's super difficult. But you get the hang of it and you will increase so much so quickly. Being able to get that shot right in that top left every time. Or every other time. Even every other time, if you can hit the net but not hit top right, that's still so much. And that's still so useful. If you look, I'm hitting these shots on target, but only when I hit it top left will it let it go in. And being able to have that type of control when you hit that ball, so useful. Next. If you go into free play and you click unlimited flips, this in combination with the ball commands will let you do the Justin flick. No, that's a joke. If you also get that joke, shout out to you. But having this unlimited flips, it might seem like a bad idea. It might be like, oh, but so what? I can just jump this way, spin around in the air for super long, not even go to the ceiling, and just have an infinite amount of flips? Yes. Well, that's not how you're supposed to use it. The way you should be using it is, let's say you go up on the wall, you want to practice your musties, or let's say you want to practice, you know, doing a flip reset, but you may have not gotten the flip reset, so you kind of just want to practice. Let me see what the best way to hit the ball in the air is with a flip. Let's say you're practicing your ceiling shots, and you roll the ball up the wall, and then you're upside down, or you're practicing, I don't know, ceiling shot double dabs, and you want to just understand how your car will flip at, you know, let's say you're upside down and you want to front flip. You can fly into these super uncomfortable positions. Let's say you're sideways like that and you side flip, or you're sideways like that and you're front flipping. It'll train you to understand what the different, you know, types of ways that your car will react are. And I've been using this, you know, I go up, I set up the air dribble. No, I don't. And then I try to musty. That's what I've been doing. I go up and I try to musty. And, you know, I don't fully understand. I had my stick back, and, you know, I'm still also getting the hang of, hey, why is my car just going slightly to the left or right? Why is my, or like, let's say I over rotate and I backflip instead of doing a musty. You know, this tip is super useful to get the hang of how will your car react. Let's say you're flipping this way and then you flip the other way. You know, it's just a nice feature to get used to the mechanics of the game, get used to the mechanics of your car. The next and final tip, and probably just as useful as the one in the beginning, once again has to do with your game speed. Now, we sped the game up. We are increasing our reaction time. We're trying to learn how to be faster, how to play at this elevated speed, do our mechanics faster, do our mechanics more consistently at a faster speed. Let's turn our game down. Let's turn it to 8. 0.8. So now the ball moves slower, your car moves slower, but you have more time to react. I just hit a double flip reset. What? Like, you have more time to react. You have more time to control the ball. More time to understand every single movement. You can really, this is just as useful as, oh my god, it sounds like I'm slowing down because my brain's slowing down, because but this is just as useful as speeding your game up, because when you're slowed down, you have more time to react. You have more time to say, hey, instead of reacting faster, let me react better. Let me take the ball up the wall and let me just arrow the entire time I'm air dribbling. Let me get the ball on my car and keep it on my car, because I'm not that good at it yet. But maybe if I have more time to react to doing this, or more time to jump in the air and set up a breezy. Let's say I want to set up a breezy, which I don't even know how to do. I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna jump, set that up, and do the backflip. Nope. So let me fix that. Let me set it up, do the backflip. Nope. Let me jump, breezy, boom. That could have worked, but now let me fix it. It's just super useful. It allows you to control your car so much more because you have so much more time to react. You can take this down to 0.5, half game speed, and just have twice as much time to react to everything that's happening. Take it up the wall, and it's so slow, but it's so useful. Let me just turn the car over. Oh, that's not a flip reset? Let me take it up the wall one more time. Let me hit it up. Let me react on a way to get under the ball. Was that a flip reset? Yes, that was. So it lets you understand it. By slowing it down, you have more time to react. You have more time to understand what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. And you can see, let's say I hit it like that. You can see where you missed instead of, flying past the ball at full speed and just being like, how is that not a hit? You can understand, oh wow, I was, that close off the ball, but I ended up not hitting it. This flick, it really lets you understand all the mechanics of the game and why certain things work, why certain things don't. It requires patience. It really does, because I'm really running out of patience. I just want to go fast right now, but it's so useful. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you like, leave a like. If you found anything useful, be sure to check out some more of my videos. And if you've checked out some more of my videos, be sure to subscribe, because what's the point of watching my videos if you're not subscribed? Other than that, if you are subscribed, check out my Twitch in the description. I stream cool games with my friends. So, last night, compared to when I was recording this, I played some Risk, even though I think I deleted both of those VODs. I play Siege, I play Subnautica. I'm gonna stream Subnautica after this recording, so definitely be sure to check me out there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.